Hi everyone, welcome to Sharing Yoga. My name is Petra and I will guide you today through a short practice to improve your thoracic mobility. For today's practice, you will need a bolster like the one I'm sitting on or any kind of more supportive pillow. You can also use folded blanket or a yoga block instead, and you will need a yoga block or a foam roller if you have one. So get yourself ready and I will meet you seated with your spine nice and upright. So we will start our practice with a breathing technique that I call the 360 degrees breath or the thoracic breath, where we are focusing on stretching gently with our breath the intercostal muscles in the whole thoracic area. So what we will do is we will be taking simple inhales and exhales that I will count for you, always increasing by 1 second each round. So we will start with inhale for 1, exhale for 1, nice and smooth. Then inhale for 2 and exhale for 2. Inhale 3, exhale 3, 4, 4, and so on until 10 to 10. When we reach 10 to 10, if you feel comfortable and it is inviting and wise for you to continue, you can go up to 15 to 15 if you are used to slow, long breaths. Otherwise, I will guide you to come back down through 9 to 9, 8 to 8, and so on until we reach back down to 1 to 1. The breath, we are trying to send it or target it to the area of your side ribs and the back of your heart. Your shoulders stay relaxed and down. Try not to move your collarbones or your shoulders. So it's not, it is really more trying to expand. And if you have a bra strap around yourself or even a tighter t-shirt, you can imagine you're inhaling into that area of the t-shirt, trying to push it away, and then exhaling, trying to contract your ribcage away from the bra strap or your t-shirt, okay? So you can start with your eyes closed or gaze softened, hands resting on your thighs, knees, or in your lap. Spine nice and tall. Close your eyes. And just tune into your breath to start with. And notice how your breath is feeling today, right at this moment. Without any judgment or criticism, without trying to change anything. We're trying to see if the breath is long or short, shallow or deep. And any other quality that you may notice. And I will be counting in a moment your inhales and your exhales, starting with a ratio 1 to 1. So smooth and easy short inhale and a smooth and easy short exhale for the count of 1, followed by count of or inhale for 2 and 2 seconds, followed by 3 and 3, and so on until we reach to 10 to 10. So let's start. Your eyes are closed or soft, gaze softened. And we'll take a short inhale, effortless, and exhale. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2. Inhale, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Nice and smooth. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 8. Exhale. Inhale for 9. Exhale for 9. Inhale for 10. Exhale for 10. Inhale, and you can either continue up to 15, pausing the video, or you just follow with me, inhaling to 9. Exhale. Inhale for 8. Exhale for 8. Inhale 7. Exhale 7. Inhale 6. Exhale 6. Spine is still nice and tall, shoulders and face relaxed. Inhale 5. Exhale. Inhale. And out. In, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3. In, 1. Out, 1. In and out. Take a moment to notice how it feels in your body, especially in your thoracic area, at the back of your heart. And we will move on to our second practice. So come on to all 4 and I will meet you there. So we will follow starting from a tabletop position with your toes tucked under, knees underneath your hips and wrists underneath your shoulders. Your spine is in neutral. We will take a simple CatCow, but instead of just going up and down as we are often used to from yoga classes or any other movement modalities, we will start by rounding our back. So starting in cat, and we'll be moving very slowly. Your breath is going to be nice and smooth, breathing as it comes naturally to you. And we will start moving from the tailbone up. So as you breathe peacefully, start bringing your tailbone slowly up. Head is released and hanging down. Your sacrum is moving. Then your lower back, do not overarch here. Middle back, your upper back, and then little by little your head goes last, and we'll just look straight forward instead of up. Reverse the movement from here, starting again from the tailbone. So start bringing your tailbone down, your sacrum, lower back, keep looking forward, middle back and upper back, and then head goes last, vertebra by vertebra. Take a breath here, navel towards your spine, it has strength. And we keep going, so tailbone moves up. then your sacrum. Do not overarch your waist. Moving towards your upper back. And then head goes last. Feel free to take a breath here, little pause. And we reverse, starting from the tailbone. And if at any point you find a spot that is a little bit more sticky, feel free to move even slower. Releasing a little bit more, not forcing. Creating a nice wave. Head always goes last. We'll take another one here. Starting from the tailbone, head is hanging. Smooth breath. Do not overdo your waist area. It is mobile as it is already. And your head goes last. So you have a chance to focus more on the sacrum and especially on the thoracic spine, which is our focus today. One last one. Coming into nice round back cat. Relax your lower belly or pelvis. Bring your navel towards the spine. We'll take a breath here. And then you can unwind, bring your knees together, feet towards each other. And then sit back on your heels into child's pose. And you can bend your elbows, make fists from your hands, one on top of the other, rest your forehead down. Easy breath. Sending it wherever you need on your back. So you can either keep focusing on your thoracic spine, sending your breath into the back of your heart. Or if it's inviting, you can send your breath all the way to your lower back, getting a little extra stretch. And we will come back onto all four for the next practice. Hands underneath your shoulders, wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So spread them apart again a little bit. And we're going to move into thread the needle. Brilliant movement practice and a pose in yoga to release your thoracic spine. So as you inhale, reach your right arm up, leading with your shoulder. So there's no need to try to overly reach with the hand. Just the arm follows your shoulder. And then as you exhale, bring the right arm through the gap between your left hand and your left knee, bringing the shoulder on the ground, resting for a mini second, and then as you inhale, moving back up. So we're going one breath, one movement. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach through the right arm. Inhale, come back up, leading with your shoulder. Arm follows. Exhale down. We'll take two more in here. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, thread the needle. Feel free to do that with your arm bent if it's more accessible, wiser for your body. And as you inhale, come back up. One more time. Press into your bottom hand, bottom arm. Exhale, come down, and we're going to stay there. So as you land your shoulder on the ground, do not just collapse in here. Press into your shoulder, right shoulder, into your upper arm, and then bring the top part of your skull above your ear, that hard part, onto the ground. So your neck is an extension of your spine, and then your left arm reaches up and over, and you can hook it over your right hip, and then actively push your elbow right up to the sky, coming into this gentle twist. Relatively gentle for the spine. There's a lot going on, and it's actually an active twist because you are pressing into your bottom arm. You're not just collapsing in the pose. Another breath. Now with your next exhale, release your left hand, bring it back down onto the ground, and then come back onto all four, and we'll take it to the other side. So this time moving through your left shoulder, left arm, left hand. As you inhale, open, look up. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching with your left arm to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, thread the needle. Feel free to move slower or faster depending on your breath and the length of your breath as you inhale up. Leading with the shoulder as you exhale, coming back down. We'll have 2 more to go. Yeah. Inhale, come up. And exhale, thread the needle. One last opening ahead of us. As you inhale, come up. Pressing into your right hand. And then as you exhale, we're threading the needle and we're going to stay. So again, left shoulder on the ground. Instead of squeezing your neck here, press into that shoulder so that that hard part above your ear can come onto the ground. And then your right arm comes up and over, maybe just resting on your lower back, maybe hooking over your left hip, and then actively push your right elbow up to the sky, pressing the top of your hand against your hip. A couple of breaths. Try to send your breath into the upper back, especially the left shoulder blade. And then as you exhale, release. Come back up. You can sit onto your heels. Take a moment here to just notice what has happened and what is the effect on your body. And from here, we're moving onto the ground for my absolute favorite drill. So you will need a bolster, yoga block, or a firm pillow. Maybe it's better to just fold a beach towel or something like that if you don't have a bolster. We're going to come down lying on the side. Your left arm reaches, so if you're lying on your left side, your left arm reaches forward. Bring your knees towards your chest. Then slide your top knee down onto the ground and reach your left leg kind of straight-ish back. Feel free to adjust here, make yourself comfortable. And then your right hand meets your left. Reach here through your right arm. Take a few wiggles, really make yourself comfy here. And your hips are going to stay fixed on the ground as they are. So now is a good time to figure out where you are really comfortable. And then make sure that there's space behind your head on the support of your choice. As you inhale, we're going to start traveling with your right arm overhead, coming close to your ear. And from here, as you exhale, open into a twist, reaching the arm back, only as close to the ground as it is possible for you and your body today. And then with inhale, we're moving the arm up. And as you exhale, untwist. So it's really slow and smooth movement within the range of motion of your body. As you inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, twist open. Inhaling up. And exhale, close, keep going at your pace and with your breath. Feel free to slow down if I'm going a bit too fast for you, or speed up. Slowing down will help you reach into deeper areas that need a little bit more attention, care, and love. And we'll take 2 more. And one last one. Your head is not shifting on the support, on the bolster. It's just rolling into that opening. And if anything is pinching, just twist a little bit less, back off. Control your arm, control the movement with your arm. Now you can take a little pause here. Relax. With your eyes open or closed. Noticing what has happened. How does your right side of the body feel? And we'll take it to the other side. So I'm just going to turn with my back to you so that you can also see what it looks like from the other angle. So find any way that works for you to turn to the other side. Remember to have space on your pillow or bolster behind you. Right arm is extended in front of you, then slide your top knee towards your chest and extend your left leg to straight-ish. And the legs are relaxed here. You can flex your feet a little bit so that it's just hooked on your mat and they provide you a little bit more support and your hips stay fixed. Left hand meets the right, reach through the left shoulder. And then as you inhale, start opening, bringing your left arm overhead, big circle. And as you exhale, twist. On my left side is certainly tenser. So I'm not reaching that low with the arm, and that's perfectly fine. And we move back. Yeah. Don't try to go over pain. It's always better to back off and allow your body little by little to surrender, to get used to the movement. Work with your breath, gentle, peaceful, easy breath, ideally through your nose. Open as you start inhaling, and then come into twist as you exhale. Or you can always find any other breath pattern that works for you. And then keep your nervous system easy and relaxed. I think we'll have 2 more to go. Inhale and open. Exhale into twist. And then inhale, arm overhead. And exhale to close. We'll take that one last one. Inhale and open. Reach through the arm. Exhale, twist. Inhale and open. Exhale, close. And here too, you can bring both knees towards your chest and give yourself a little break. A couple of breaths. Integrating what we have just done. Whenever you feel ready, you can roll onto your back and rock yourself up to seated. We're going to move on to our last drill. So you will need a yoga block for this one that is nice and firm, so something a little bit more sturdy, or you can use a foam roller. Even if you have the short one, relatively thick, it's also a good one to use. We will place it into the upper part of your yoga mat, if you're using a mat. You can keep your knees bent, feet on the ground, and then hold on to your block and place the edge that is closer to your body to roughly the area of your bra strap. So if any men are watching, that would be the area where you would tie your cardiometer, I think that's what it's called. So right under your breasts, on the other side on your back. It takes a little bit of wiggling, so take your time. And we're going to interlace the fingers behind your head, squeeze the elbows forward, so elbows are pointing forward. And then I want to make sure that you engage your abdominals. What is going to happen is we're going to move over the block to open the chest and then come back forward. It doesn't have to be big movement. because I want you to make sure you're not flaring your ribs. So if you come here and then you release and your rib cage comes up like this, it's not very nice for the back, and it's not what we're trying to achieve. So exhale, engage the belly, and keep the range of motion a little smaller, perhaps to start with. And just explore your edge here, how far you can go without releasing your belly, without releasing your rib cage. And then as you exhale, we come back forward. Inhale, open the chest, roll over your bolster, your block. And exhale back. Let's do 3 more times. Coming back. And remember, you can always take a deep exhale through your mouth to reset the engagement of your abs. Make sure that you are doing this well. This is also a little abdominal workout. Inhale, move over, open the chest, explore how far your body allows you to go today, keeping it safe. And then as you exhale, coming back. And you know what, let's take 5 more. Let's make it 10. Inhale and open. Exhale, crunch. Neutral. Inhale and open. That's 2 of our second 5. Exhale back. Open. And back. Oh, it starts burning in the belly. 2 more. Inhale and open. Exhale back. And we'll take the last one. Keep it strong. Don't flare the ribs. And exhale, come back. You can sit up. Take a little break here. Just sitting nice and tall, and again, integrating what we've just done. It's nice to take a full breath, sending it into your side ribs, into the back of your heart. Yeah. And to finish, we will repeat our CatCow that we started with, just to see the difference between the first one and the last one, and see if you can notice any changes in your body, in your spine, or particularly in your thoracic area. So come back onto all 4. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And if you remember well, we started in cat. So round your back, release your head. Take a breath here, relax your pelvis, relax your hip creases, engage your belly button, bring it up towards the spine. It has strength. And we're going to start rolling from the tailbone through the sacrum. The head stays down. Not overarching the lower back. Move into the middle back, upper back, and then head follows, going last. Look straight forward. Keep your toes tucked under. You can always put a little bit of pressure into your toes and knees and hands to keep you strong. And we're going to reverse the movement, starting again with the tailbone. Moving as slow or as fast as works for you. Sacrum and lower back. Middle and upper back, and then head goes last. Feel free to pause here for a breath. And we'll take 2 more. Rolling from the tailbone throughout the back, all the way to the head. And then reversing the movement again from the tailbone, rolling back, and head goes last. One last one here. Bring the tailbone up, sacrum moves, lower back, middle back, upper back, head goes last. and reverse. One last get. From the bottom up, sending a nice little wave along your spine, vertebra by vertebra. And release your head eventually. Yeah. You can come back into neutral and then sit back on your heels. Take a pause here with your spine nice and long, shoulders and face relaxed. Feel free to close your eyes or keep them open. And just notice how it feels in the body, along the spine and in the upper back. So before we move to the most important part of this practice, I will say a few things that I have to share so that then I can leave you relaxed as long as you need. If you enjoy this class, if it feels good in your body, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with you. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be posting new videos at least once a week, or so is my intention. And down in the description section, you will also find your way to my website and a blog where you can find even more information related to this class that is about thoracic mobility and the thoracic health, and many other new posts as well as my offerings. So thank you so much for joining in. And now we will move into, of course, Shavasana, the corpse pose, so that we integrate fully the practice that we've just done. Lie down on your back, perhaps with your knees supported by a pillow, cushion, or a bolster. You can always also just put your legs up a chair or a couch for a little extra care. And then bring your hands outside of your yoga mat, palms facing up. Gently extend the back of your neck. And then close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Relax your body and relax your mind. Bring your awareness to your breath. Allow it to flow on its own as it is, without any changes, without any adjustments. All there is your awareness of how your breath moves in through your nostrils, your throat, and into your lungs. And then out from your lungs as your belly falls, through your throat and your nostrils. Allow your body to be held by the earth, to be supported. The back of your body is leaning into the ground, heavy. The front of your body is leaning into the back of your body, also supported and held. With every inhale, imagine you're taking more and more space on your yoga mat, in your room and in the world. With every exhale, you relax, you release, you surrender. Take as much time as you need in your Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you next time.